Annabelle, you're competing with Running Out of Freaking Time. First of all, how did you come up with the idea to enter ESCZ, and where did this idea of representing the Czech Republic in Eurovision come from?
Well, it started with Eurovision. Actually, they had they have a member of their team, Krzysztof, who was very, very active, and I think it was his task for this year that he really took seriously. He wanted to hunt down the artists that he thinks can really represent the country and are talented, cool people, cool artists. And I think he really achieved that, because I mean, the entire selection is very, very strong and impressive. As soon as it's different people than I am, I'm happy and I can enjoy their music. But if it's someone similar to me, I'm getting my jealous on. So I'm glad it went this way. I kind of didn't feel like I had the song for the contest, so I didn't really feel like joining in, and plus my manager was against it. So It was a fight I had to fight later on when I decided to join in. But then me and two other guys, we written Running Out of Freaking Time. So as soon as we finished this song, I was like, this is definitely the material for Eurovision, at least in my point of view. So I decided to apply, and I got selected for the finals in the Czech national finals.
Why should you be the one to win it?
I have strong ambitions about making it abroad in general, and I've always been open about it in Czech Republic. I say it in every interview that even my label signed me with me being an export material, if I can talk about myself sounding as if I'm being a product, which I guess I am in a way. And so it's a part of the path, and this would be such a easy, much easier way to slide in to the foreign markets and to foreign people. I mean, managers, labels, and radios, and all of that would make it very much easier, because that's one of my personal quests, because I know I have the force and I have the will, and I'm pushing enough to, if I get the chance to push through. That was
hope so.
That was a job interview.
You got through this question. Next one. But I mean, you basically studied music abroad, if I'm not wrong, in London, and your first single, I actually heard it here in Hungary as well. So it was Medicine. So I think you already started making your way around. Just is Eurovision then this next push that you are gonna want to have in order to succeed in more other countries?
Yeah, of course. This would be an amazing and a very logical step. So yeah, I've been trying to make it abroad before, and I'm still trying to even now. But I mean, that would make it easier, because you have something in your hands to tell to radios. Because now I've been told by radios with specifically with Medicine, radios really liked it, but they were well, this is too alternative maybe for us if you have something more poppy. So then, and it's all these negotiations that are okay and part of the journey. But I mean, if I would have this kind of being in the semifinals and so on thing in my hand, I think it would be so much easier to talk to these guys.
Is there any artist that you kind of look up to, or you used to look up to when you were younger?
With the artists, I had a big influence in my teenage years. I used to love Amy Winehouse, and I still love her, but I had to ban myself from listening to her because I started singing like her, and it was terrible. People kept telling, "Oh wow, you sound like Amy Winehouse," and I'm like, "No, I should sound like myself." So I had to stop. And now, this year, I fell in love with Olivia Rodrigo, for example, for exactly this storytelling. I really like stories and honesty in music. So and I think she really did it, being very honest and very specific about where she's at the moment, what is she looking at. And that's the same thing that Amy actually has, that when you listen to the lyrics, you see the picture, you know where they are and what they're doing at the moment. Yeah. And for me, that's wow.
Going back to Eurovision, do you normally follow it?
Yes, I kind of do, especially this year, of course, because I was considering applying. So I was watching more closely than ever. But before that, it was like a family fun for me, basically, or for like fun with friends. That it would be like an entertaining evening, watching till the end to like know the results and so on. So yeah, like I wouldn't say like I couldn't call myself like the biggest fan, because I even had some like Eurovision quizzes in some interviews, and I like failed so badly. So I'm not gonna like
we're not gonna do any of that today. Don't worry.
So I mean, like I would be like offending Eurovision fans if I said like I was a fan, but I definitely did watch it. Yeah.
And is there anyone in this year's Czech selection that, like, I don't know, especially drew your attention with like their song or their performance, or is there like one of the other six that you would, for example, I don't know, like to collaborate with in the future?
Oh, collaborate. I wasn't thinking about that. Like I think all of them are really good. For me, like the closest to my heart, the song closest to my heart, of course, would be Skywalker, I guess. Because like it's this kind of vibe that I'm listening to lately, and so I like genuinely like their song and would listen to it. It could be interesting to maybe collaborate with like Dami, because I don't know, I really like her vocal, so that might be interesting.
And before we run out of freaking time, your signature color is yellow.
So yeah, yellow for me is just it kind of appeared in my head, and I can't really explain how. Like I think it's like this I mean, I'm in my apartment, and everything in here is yellow. It's like
wow, yeah.
it's getting like I'm becoming this weird woman like that will like age and just wear everything yellow, and it's gonna be creepy. And I just like saw everything in yellow for some reason. I guess it's also because I decided to like approach life in a positive way, because before that I was like I still think I'm like a sad girl on the inside. I have this like funny bright outside, and there's like something like a bit like sad or like melancholic on the inside. And I think it's the same in my songs, that most of them sound like they're actually fun, but when you listen to the lyrics, they're actually pretty sad. So I was thinking like that's cool that this is happening. So I think maybe that's like why yellow popped out so much in my head, because like that's the happiest color I can think of.
And lastly, is there anything that you would like to tell all of the Eurovision fans out there?
At first, I want to say thank you, because like the people who were texting me and, you know, rooting for me, their energy is amazing. And I'm really, really, really thankful for that. Like they were not only like voting like themselves, they were like making their families vote for me. And it's like, it's so great. I was like saying, I not even sure my sister voted for me. So like this is, this is really, really nice. I take this contest seriously and like the music seriously. So I know that if I get to go, like it's gonna be lit. Like I really want to make a difference in that, and you know, push through like this Czech boundary and make like Czech Republic a country that's like on a music map. So.
Well, thank you very much for your time, Annabelle. All of you guys out there, make sure to listen to Running Out of Freaking Time and vote for Annabelle if she's your personal favorite of the 7 finalists. And I wish you the best of luck. And
thank you very much.
See you in Turin.
Thank you very much, and take care.